All right, we got another one. Interesting one. Another interesting one about the massive immigration wave hits America's schools and shelters. Monday, May 27th. So, school citizens complain about the rising cost of handling illegal immigrants. Here's a spotlight on two cities, one in UMass and the other Colorado. Millions of migrants, most seeking asylum, have crossed the borders in recent years and have been allowed to settle in the U.S. until a federal immigration judge decides their fate, a process that can take years. Among the record numbers, federal data suggests are as many as 1 million children who have arrived with their families on their own since 21. They are settling in the cities and entering public schools around the U.S., adding financial and logistical strains to communities where they have arrived in large numbers. Districts are faced with the need for additional teachers and staff who can teach English and space for new students. Districts are faced with the need for additional teachers and staff who can teach English and space for new students, often while waiting for promised supplemental federal or state funding. Denver schools, for example, earlier this year announced $17.5 million budget shortfall because of new migrant students. There were recently more than 500 English learners in Stockton schools, double the number from 3 years ago. Haitians have flocks in Massachusetts, which has an established population from the Lone Trouble Caribbean country. So, that's a housing starts graph. Where do we put 8 million illegal immigrants? With a question mark. Wow, 8. Non-detained asylum seekers and immigrants facing removal. Millions of immigrants keep pouring in. New residential construction has stalled, and multifamily construction is in decline. But all these immigrants, they keep pouring in. Are they really getting money with working, without working? And access to apartments that housing that quickly? Wow. They must be for all of them to be coming over here like that. Completions are rising, but is that enough housing? 200 and some comments, 30-some thousand views. It'll be interesting to see what they say in the comment section of this one. Yeah, this only gonna be a 5-minute or less article analysis. It is not our responsibility to educate illegals for free. They never paid a dime in prop tax. Roll up the free shit carpet and maybe they'll quit coming. Proof of U.S. citizenship should be required to attend American public schools. Wow. On a bus plane, or just throw them back over the fence. Wow, get out. Import the third rail, get the third rail. Half our country is the third rail. We have sections predominantly white and Asian. That's hyper advanced, but the government agenda is that we don't deserve this and are quickly flooding these areas with slum. Iowa, of all places, America is doomed. I hear Spanish or African being spoken. In Iowa, of all places, wow. CC spot, Caitlin Clark City. Whole Food clerks tell me they can spot the EBT dollar just by looking at the incoming shrimp, truffle, and caviar coming down the bell. Rabbi Zero, you can bet they have done zero health screening of these illegals. They would be sitting right. Wow, he said health screening. They would be sitting right next to American students and spreading their third world disease into the general population. Wow. Bed bugs and lice. Think worse. Sherbert. Mm. Alright, that's it. That's about it. Try. Where do we put 8 million? Try again. 40 million illegal. You said try again. 40 million. 55 million plus foreign invaders. There are 62.5 million Hispanics in the U.S. as of 21. At least 68.5 million after Biden let in another 6 million. Wow. In the last 70 years since the U.S. removed country caps in 65, there have been 53 million legal immigrants. Majority of Hispanics came during this time. 26% of legal immigrants were Hispanic. That means 80% of the 80.5 million in our country are foreign invaders or children of foreign invaders. Interesting. You have Ted Kennedy to thank for that. No, he said that. What the fuck? You America, they have destroyed the country. They have destroyed the future of all of our children. They have defeated our country without firing a single shot. The ones who let this happen walk the streets, spitting in our faces. Never forget that the traitorous filth in Washington did this. Both parties. WTF, you America. Stop providing free everything to these people and they will stop coming. Deport every single illegal alien. Now, every morning I wake up and know the end of it is all near one way or the other. Man, it's interesting that, like, are they really getting free stuff like that? History Nana. Secretary of Deportation. Where do we put 80 back where they came from? You said, where do we put them back where they came from? But it's interesting. So if they love, they're making their country lighter though. Boise, Idaho is becoming a mini Nigeria. I can see the writing on the wall and plan to GTFO. Wow, so Boise, Idaho really getting black people like that? Wow. It's interesting how people come to the U.S. and just, dog it like it's their country. Why is the word migrant not preceded with the word? Let's go, Brandon. No. No, so this comments be like, no. What the invaders did not bring their own teachers, doctors, etc. Only crimes with the ballots of the 24 be printed in multiple languages. Off the beach. Massachusetts, NY, Illinois are elderly population states. He said, wow, Massachusetts, NY, Illinois are elderly population states. Teacher unions are terrified of no asses in the fake classrooms. Wow. He said the teachers unions are, wow, in Illinois and Wyoming. So the local teachers, public health, all welcome these invaders because these problems save their jobs, pensions. Interesting. Wow. These invaders save their jobs and pensions. Wow. Even the cops, lawyers, court, jailers welcome them. Wow. Or white people just are not committing enough crime, but floods of mostly young males with poor language, no skills really up the crime. Arrests, paper shuffling, court jails, interpreters, crappy food service companies. Illegals are big boon to state and local hacks. What? Big boon to state and local hacks. State and local hacks. Follow the money, and it's big and unaccounted for. Wow, follow the money. Wow. Man on the Silver Mountain responded, who is that? Off the beach. Unfortunately, in truth, it's the residential property owner who actually ends up paying the bill. When they leave, it causes a budgeting shortfall. Warning is not the same as having, because the rich idiots pushing policy are exempt. Over the border in Mexico, then it's Mexico and the illegals problem, as it should be. We 11 minutes in, okay. How many of them actually work for a living and not live off affirmative action or government jobs or social security, etc.? Alright, so that's interesting that interesting comment section on, the illegals coming in through the game. But yeah, you can see it like certain cities. They could only speak Spanish too, can't even hardly speak English. And they coming through like it ain't nothing, and getting, certain jobs pretty easily. And people who speak Spanish, they have their own, their own culture, their own, club lingo. But that's what it is, man. What we gonna title this? Zero Hedge, massive immigration wave hits America's schools and shelters. Holler.